Bryant's warrior life and the code he lives by. I started out, this whole book started out because I'm a featured columnist on one of the largest sports websites in the United States called the Bleacher Report. And I noticed that there was a big thirst and everything for Kobe Bryant and the Lakers. But it wasn't, where it happened for me was it was more about, I'm fascinated with excellence. I'm fascinated and intrigued with like what makes someone tick. And it's obvious that Kobe Bryant is on a different level than other players. And it's not just talent, and it's not just maybe a mental or hard work approach. There's something else going on. So that's kind of what started the process of, I was kind of going, well, that's interesting. What's making this guy tick? So I noticed that writing articles for my column was, you know, when I would do a Kobe Bryant, there was an interest, and it would be actually more of an interest than, say, some of the other articles I would write. So there was definitely a thirst. And so I started doing some real research, and where the Kobe Code came about was I went on, and through the research, all of a sudden I started seeing these quotes in Latin that Kobe kept quoting Latin quotes, you know, seize the day, but in Latin, or I came, I saw, I conquered in Latin. And I said, what is that? And then I found that he signs his fan letters strength and honor. He'll sign each fan letter instead of by Kobe or whatever, strength and honor. So I said, well, what is that? And strength and honor, actually, I knew instantly what I thought that was, because that's a line from the movie Gladiator, which was strength and honor. So I said, wow, that's interesting, because strength and honor. So that's when the Kobe Code kind of came about. So it really came about as like, what makes this guy tick? You know, what is it about his approach to life that's bringing this excellence? And so the research started, and from the research, I basically culminated a ton of information. And my real goal too was not just to recap Kobe Bryant, what we've all known, heard 1,000 times, or recap his feud with Shaquille O'Neal, or recap his personal issue, you know, whatever. It wasn't, I didn't want to know just what everyone knew. I was interested in like things like this. What is he, how does he train? Not like just train, but what is his training schedule? If you wanted to try to work out like Kobe, what does he do? Literally. In off season and during the season. How does Kobe eat? You know, these were all the questions that started coming up for me as part of, you know, my research. And really, I ended up writing the book as a book I was going to read, which had information that I didn't know, and really, you know, was just really fascinating stuff. So that's how the code came about, and the 8 principles came about because I looked at these recurring themes over and over again on different situations or different things that happened with Kobe, and I just said, wow, that's interesting, you know, and it kept coming up over and over again, these various themes. So that's how the 8 principles came about. The number 8 is really significant. Kobe has this gladiator warrior mentality. I almost would call it like a samurai warrior approach. And there's an Eastern philosophy feel to it. And the number 8's the number infinity, obviously. It represents infinity. And number 8 was actually his jersey number when he came into the league as well. So the 8 has a lot of different levels of meaning, but really it was these main core 8 principles, and that's pretty much kind of how